Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. And I went straight to the source, which is TMZ, which is the feds, like we all know. Eric Holder has been arrested. The link for this video will be in the description. So, according to TMZ, Nipsey Hussle murder suspect Eric Holder captured, handcuffed on video. As you can see the picture right here, they have him in custody. At 2:25 p.m., law enforcement sources tell TMZ murder suspect Eric Holder is in custody. The man arrested early Tuesday afternoon is in fact Holder, who was suspected of murdering Nipsey Hussle. The woman who is the suspected getaway driver reportedly turned herself in. At 1:35 p.m., a man Eric Holder's description has reportedly been captured in the LA suburb of Bellflower. Law enforcement sources tell us LA County Sheriff's Department deputies nabbed him around 12:53 p.m. in the 9,000 block of Artesia Boulevard. We're told he's been detained for now, and LAPD is responding to make a positive ID. 9:33 a.m. The LAPD's pressure just wrapped, and a number of details in the Nipsey murder case were revealed. One of the most intriguing was an email that either Nipsey himself or someone at Roc Nation sent to LAPD. Los Angeles Police Commissioner Steve Sobernoff, which he read publicly. As we reported, Nipsey wanted to get together with the police to work on ways to prevent gang violence in his neighborhood. The email read, "Our goal is to work with the department to help improve communications, relationships, and work toward changing the culture and dialogue between LAPD and the inner city. We want to hear about your new program and your goals for the department, as well as how we can help stop gang violence." Soberov says the meeting would happen in honor of Nipsey whenever his family and Roc Nation are ready to do it. LAPD Police Chief Michael Moore says he doesn't believe Nipsey's murder, allegedly carried out at the hands of Eric Holder, was gang-related per se, and that it wasn't a conflict between rival gangs. Moore says there were a personal dispute between them. Chief Moore urged Holder to surrender, and anyone with information with his whereabouts to come forward. At 8 a.m., the LAPD will hold a news conference at 8:30 a.m. to reveal developments in the case. Cops think they have the guy who murdered Nipsey because they just named him as the suspect and apparently have issued a warrant arrest. Here's a picture of him. The LAPD says Eric Holder is wanted for the homicide and the shooting of Nipsey Hussle, as we've seen, and gave all the descriptions of that 2016 four-door Chevy Cruze with the license plate 7RJD742. And law enforcement tell TMZ at the time of this post they have not located Holder. And then TMZ broke the news that Nipsey was brutally murdered Sunday afternoon in Los Angeles, where he was gunned down outside his clothing store. And then Shitty had a tense exchange with Nipsey. We're told Nipsey asked him if he had snitched to the cops in the past because that was the word around the town. We're told Shitty felt disrespected, left to grab a gun, then allegedly returned to get revenge. Police previously described the shooter as a black male in his 20s, and cops believe he escaped in a vehicle with a woman behind the wheel. As we reported, Nipsey had planned to meet LAPD brass Monday, ironically, to talk about gang violence prevention. In a strange twist, Nipsey seems to have alluded to enemies in a tweet posted to his account just before the shooting. He wrote, "Having strong enemies is a blessing." Nipsey's sudden death that sent shockwaves throughout Hollywood, with artists like Drake, Offset, Meek Mill, Snoop, Vince Staples, LeBron James, Rihanna, and a whole lot more, all expressing their love for him. And T.I. even said Nipsey was murdered because of envy and hate. The Game said he was dumbfounded. Nipsey had been dating Lauren London since 2015 when she got pregnant with the couple's first child. Lauren has yet to say anything publicly since the shooting. Nipsey was just 33 years old. So, at last, we have this guy under custody, and now is all up to the judge and what they're gonna charge him with, how many charges, how much time they're gonna give it, and they're gonna want when they take him to court, they're gonna, they want him to plead guilty, not guilty. We're gonna play that game, or did you do it? Did you didn't do it? But we can start here and stop all the looking for this man because they got him, and he turned himself in. From what I was told, like I was telling everyone in my previous video, somebody put a call out on him. As soon as this happened, all it takes is a call. In California, if a nigga tell you he about to put a call in, you better believe your world about to change. So somebody putting a call, and his family, a couple of them already murdered. So he probably just said, you know what, I'm not going to let them take out my whole entire family. I'm going to turn myself in. Because a hit was put out on his whole family. I guarantee you. Too many people wanted vengeance for Nipsey. You got people that don't even know Nipsey saying they want a piece of this. They want smoke with this man and his whole family. So that's how much Nipsey Hussle was loved. And his music will live forever. And I'll end this video saying this. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.